Well, howdy folks. Just a quick video today to follow up on my video from last week. We are back out south of Ocotillo, California, and we are heading to Coyote Road number 2. And you remember that little tree, or actually a big tree that I found in the middle of what could be a lake? Well, that's the exact spot is where I'm headed, because we had a huge rainstorm come through Southern California. You might have seen it on the news. Parts of San Diego were under 7 feet of water. Amazing. So out here, and at my house there in Alpine, California, I actually got a little over 2.5 inches of water of rain in about 8 hours. I mean, maybe 6 hours. That was just amazing. It came down in like golf ball sized drops. It was really cool because I don't usually get rain like that. But out here, I see remnants of lots of water. And I'm gonna go see if that little tree got any amount of water, because it probably drains maybe about 1,000 acres of mountains and stuff like that. So we're gonna go see. And right now, off to my right is where I took you up that Border Patrol camera, microwave tower, dirt road. That was really cool. Right now it's 64 degrees out here, and you can see the weather is just kind of overcast, more or less. And perfect weather for out here to just kind of spend the day again. Seems like I'm hitting this area every Wednesday, so that's pretty cool. And when we get out to the tree, I'll bring it back in. So we'll definitely see you in a bit. Well, looky here. We got ourselves the making of a small pond. And you remember from last week, this was completely dry. Maybe not enough rain, but there was enough rain to put some water in this puddle. So that's really cool. I had one of my epiphanies this morning. I was like, you know what? You need to go check out that tree pond or pond tree and see if there is any standing water. So, yes sirree, Bob, we got some standing water. Mission accomplished, as they say. And if there's anything neater to show you, I'll bring it back in, seeing as I'm going to stay out here for a while and play around. So, see you in a bit. So this is what I call the Grand Canyon of the Utah Desert. And the water came slashing through here, going from, I can't really tell. It must be right to left. I don't know. I have to take a closer look, but as you can see, this is one heck of a gash. And supposedly it flows out that way, and that's where I think it went, is that way. But out there, it just doesn't show that much water out there, so maybe not enough rain happened here to make things happen. But my little tree did get some water. How cool is that? Looky here, more standing water. This is even more than the tree pond. So this is pretty big. Lots of water here. And them little desert shrimp, I wonder if they'll have enough time to actually come back out of the ground. Google that. It's a pretty amazing story. See you in a bit. Here we have another good-sized puddle. Amazing big country here. That way's Mexico, about a stone's throw away. Let's go see if Lake Ocotillo filled up just north of Ocotillo, California. So I'll see you there. One thing that excuse me. One thing I wanted to mention is with all this water being dumped, maybe around April, May, the super bloom should really kick in because we've had lots of rain off and on here and there, and that should be something to see. So definitely mark your calendars for Southern California deserts and the super blooms. It just may happen this year. It kind of depends on if the seeds got washed away. There's a couple of factors that go on with it. So very interesting nonetheless, and I'll definitely be out here in April and May, March, April, May, to see the super bloom if it happens. Okay, this is turning into an adventure, and I basically just got permission to go up and find possibly some petroglyphs. They weren't really sure about them. I'm not going to tell anybody where I am because I just don't want people coming up here all the time. And we're going to see if we can get past the gate and then go up to a place, a little canyon or something like that, that possibly has some petroglyphs. I have never ever been on this road. This is nice. This is like driving on the beach. But if I get there, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I put y'all on the gimbal for this walk, and I'm not sure. I know where I am. I mean, in the world, on planet Earth, but I'm not really sure if I'm close to the petroglyphs or not. I have to do a lot more homework, but I was thankfully granted permission to come back here. But as you can see, wow. I mean, just plain wow. Looks like something out of like the Planet of the Apes. Remember the apes at the beginning of the movie? Could be the place. So let's go see what we can find. So, is that horse, big coyote, or dinosaur? Big scat. Didn't know I was going to get so much exercise today. I was just going to look for a pond full of water. But I knew about this place. I got tipped off by somebody. And looking around at the rocks, I don't really see anything. Big barrel cactus. Man, those things are worth a lot of money. Let's go check this out. Very big boulders here. I don't see any kind of petroglyphs or anything. Let's go around this corner. But what an amazing place. I've never been here. And people are like, the desert looks the same everywhere. Well, no, it doesn't. This has all kinds of different plants, cactus, little bushes. And then these rocks are really amazing. We're talking photogenic here. And it was looking like soft sand getting here, but the car motored through. Even though I have Fred Flintstone tires, like super hard, I don't feel like airing them down. Not knowing where the petroglyphs are, this is like, can be a fruitless search right here. But nonetheless, look at the geology. Look at that geology right there. That is amazing. Well, see, and it's 12:30 right now, and they said they close the gates at about 4. So maybe I should get back on the dirt road and see if there's any kind of indications or something, anything for what I'm looking for. So, as I say, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, just to give you kind of a sense of where we are. Here we go, back on the sandy part of the road. Got to keep my speed up. Let's put her down in second gear. And it looks like car doesn't really turn. Looks like I didn't make too deep a groove. Go up and over this. Okay, here we go. As long as I keep forward motion, I'm good. And sometimes the car will not turn, and you think you're going to head off into the deepest part of the desert and stay in the grooves. This really gets my heart racing because I'm out here alone by myself, even though there's construction guys, but I don't want to get stuck, you know. Let's stay in the grooves. Try and keep the ship pointed forward. Heavy seas. Oh man, it's just not turning. Okay, back to harder stuff. Don't have to go that fast. Did we make it back to the road already? Sweet. Let's get over this. Over this. Ah, right on. Now you can see what the road is like. Pretty darn. Woo! That was cool. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for the day. I came out here and I found my tree pond, I guess you could call it. And then the unexpected adventure, the added adventure was this road here, which took me basically right up to the border wall. And I didn't go, I came within maybe a quarter mile of it, but then I turned around because I don't want to spook anybody, and went past a lot of construction guys. They waved back, they were pretty friendly, but I think it's time to get out of Dodge. Well, let's see what we got going here. So I turned my video and audio off. I don't want to record the guy while I'm talking to him. Nice guy. And so really cool day. I mean, I found my pond with the tree in it, and there was water there, plus a couple other little ponds that grew out of the storm. And from what the guy just said, he said it rained really good out here. So I think it's time to head home, and I want to thank you for coming along on another spontaneous ride along with Randy, because no thought went into this other than waking up this morning and saying to myself, I want to see if the tree pond got water in it. So anyway, I'll see you on the next adventure.